still going to be sitting at level 2. Windrunner does really need levels. He really doesn't need farm too much. He will be pretty suppressed down here, but once they start to roam, he will be able to get a little bit of free farm. The reason why he does get put in this long lane is his survivability with Windrun. Unless they chain the stun with a Vengeful Spirit stun, that Cold Feet really isn't going to be able to latch on anything. We see a pull coming off from Rotund. He also is another hero that he needs. I mean, he's another hero that needs levels, but he also needs farm, and he needs a great deal of it. As a double damage rune going off, as a right click, and one more hit as he's getting blocked by his own illusions right now. As another poison, as he pops off the poison, and the last hit will go off, and he does get a kill on as he's just basically right clicking down the Spectre. We'll take a few hits from the towers. Was able to get that solo kill on the Lich, very huge for him. As we see a smoked up Ancient Apparition of Vengeful Spirit going to be coming in here towards mid. Going to be trying to gank off the Spectre, or even that Lich if they can. Being very careful though, as they do know that they are missing. And I don't believe they saw them smoke up. And he drops his disruption on the Lich. A stun goes off on the Lich, followed by a Cold Feet, and then the last hit for Phobia as the Ancient Apparition gets the kill. Sand King was rotating up towards mid to try to get a gank off on the Shadow Demon, as you cannot let the Shadow Demon get too big, as the Demonic Purge goes off on this. Oh man, as he's very close to dying. One more hit, and a stun comes in from the Sand King trying to save, but a poison goes off on the Spectre, and if he can get one more poison off, as a magic missile goes off and is able to get the kill on the Spectre. Shadow Demon fairly close to dying, but will not. Them rotating will get a few extra CS for the Larry up top. And then, as Potom gets the arrow down on that Vengeful Spirit will go down to a last hit from Potom. We then see this Sand King waiting for this haste rune, as he will walk away from it. Yeah, pick that up, son. Pick it up. Don't be scared. Trust your skills, as they might make a go on this Rotund, as this Priestess of the Moon does have enough for a arrow starfall combination. As we see this AA is going to get in here in mid and try to get up some levels. As we do see the SK getting ready to come in on this Rotund, and he drops a stun. We see an arrow going off and then a starfall, and down he will go to this Potom. Potom sitting at 27 and 19, also sitting on, 2 kills and 1 assist if I'm not mistaken. He has been part of all the kills from the Scourge so far. Now at a level 4 Starfalls, oh shit, as we see a kill going off as the Shadow Demon roamed up top along with that Razor, able to get the kill on the Windrunner. And that's the thing, the Windrunner pops his Windrun, but Demonic Purge gets dropped on him, and no more Windrun. He is slowed, they're able to get a few more last hits, and that was really about all. Excuse me. Potom is still continuing to sit up here and farm, sitting at 32 and 22. Look at those denies, as 9 and 3 on this Rotund. Rotund needs a lot more farm. They're going to need to move up again, because they are going on the Sand King here, as a disruption came off, more poison. A Plasma Field and right clicks. Will that poison be enough to get the kills? A Demonic Purge gets dropped, and that will be it, as one last right click will come off from the Shadow Demon, and Shadow Demon will get the kill. Sand King was running in there to try to get a deny. Didn't happen. Did get picked off. A little bit of a risky play. It would have been somewhat worth it if you got the deny, as it does give 200 to all enemy heroes when they do get a tower kill. However, getting neither is just an extra fail, as we do see a arrow hit the creep. He was hoping for that creep to die by the time the arrow went. However, it was not to be, as we see a Starfall go off, more right clicks. And if he was level 6, he'd be a little bit more, excited to run on him, but he is just trying to DPS him down as much as possible for the gank to come in, as we do see Ancient Apparition and Vengeful Spirit coming in, and Potom is now going to run down here and try to try to TP out, and will he be able to TP out as we do see it? Oh, wow, what a beautiful play. As he ran down here, leaped away, TP'd out, was far enough out of range so the Vengeful Spear was not able to stun. The Cold Feet did get dropped, but it didn't have enough time to proc, so he was not stunned out. And he did survive. Very nice play coming out of this bottom. And he didn't get any last hits with that. He just threw it on Tsunami. Interesting. Is Lich still sitting here with just wards as Baap dropped a ward here, and then Sister dropped a ward over here. Still trying to keep vision of the rune spots as well as the main areas of traffic for ganks. Razor going with phase boots compared to the tanky build of maybe going treads. Again, to me this also signals that they are going for that, that gank strat. He's not going for that, team fight, tank up, try to do as much as I can. He's trying to chase. He's trying to work with that Shadow Demon, trying to work with, Ancient Apparition, Vengeful Spirit, and really try to gank off. As we see Potom just diving in here, straight past the tower on Rotund, as we see an arrow drop that Ancient Apparition took to the face. Was expecting it to hit the Necrolite, however, hit the Ancient Apparition and still able to move around, being so aggressive, man. I mean, he's just bullying 2 to 3 heroes. And then we see this Ancient Apparition, as we see Lightning Revenant running on this Lich, and Lich with no boots is just going to get taken down by Tsunami. And Tsunami's ultimate, as well as he is going in on this Spectre. And will we see a stun coming up? Sand King misses a stun. Bad play. Wow, you failed. You failed. As he had just enough money for a plasma field and 87 health left on that Spectre. Very close. The Razor could not get it off though. We now see the Sand King moving up here with Ilaria. Ilaria level 7 now. Trying to work on getting a stun. So we see a stun going off from Crix. But the arrow from Windrunner was not to be. We see disruption going off, and then as soon as he comes out, he pops